In this lesson, we are going to continue talking about properties of exponents, specifically what happens when the exponent is 0 and what happens when the exponents are negative. To introduce this, I want to have us look at this pattern, the sequence. 2 to the fourth means 2 times 2 times 2 times 2, which I think we can agree upon is 16. 2 to the third means 2 times 2 times 2, which is 8. 2 to the second is 2 times 2, which is 4. 2 to the first is 2, which is 2. And what do we notice as a pattern as we go down the right column? We go from 16 to 8 to 4 to 2. That value on the right is being cut in half each time because we are removing a factor of 2 from the string of multiplication. So really, we are dividing by 2 every single time to decrease the power by 1. So if we continue dividing by 2, 2 to the 0th would be 2 divided by 2, which is 1. If we continue dividing by 2, which is what the pattern is, 2 to the negative first, it would be 1 over 2, which is a half. 2 to the negative second would be 1 over 2 times 2, which is 1/4. 2 to the negative third would be 1 over 2 times 2 times 2, which is 1/8. 2 to the negative fourth would be 1 over 2 times 2 times 2 times 2, which is 1/16. Right? So that's the pattern that kind of helps a lot of people understand what is a negative exponent and what is an exponent of 0. What do they mean? Well, that's what they mean. A negative exponent does not yield a negative number necessarily. A negative exponent usually introduces a small fraction. Right? So let's talk about exponents of 0 specifically in this part of the video. If we raise anything to the 0th power, other than 0 to the 0th, we are going to get 1. So x to the 0th is 1. 5 to the 0th is 1. If you don't believe me, type that last one into your calculator, 5 to the 0th power. That is 1. 6x cubed all to the 0th. Using our properties of exponents, you can say right away that this is 1, or you can say that that's going to be 6 to the 0th, x to the 0th, 3 times 0 is 0. 6 to the 0th is 1, x to the 0th is 1. We get 1 times 1, which is 1. So 6x cubed, quantity raised to the 0th power, is 1.